My name is Mikara. I'm an English major and I studied in Ireland the summer of 2011. I think my best memory from studying abroad in Ireland was when we went to the island of Inishbofin, which was a small place just off the west coast of Ireland. And it was probably some of the most beautiful scenery I've probably ever seen in my life. The island only had about 50 people living on it. It wasn't a big tourist trap or anything, so we really got to experience the Irish culture firsthand, and we talked to the people there and experienced the untouched nature that was there. We got to climb some of the mountains and see the ocean. I had never seen the ocean before going to Ireland, so that was a big deal for me. I took a capstone that was a literature, culture, and history of Ireland, as well as the beginning fiction writing course. I think that one of the biggest ways it affected my learning was my writing. Being in a different place, it really allowed me to experience what it was like to do some type of travel writing, hear other people's dialects, and learn how to put dialect into my writing, and also see places that famous writers that I've only ever read of, where they actually were, like James Joyce. It really helped to put a place in my head of where these stories that I've been reading about in my classes and physically see them in real life. I think that employers are always looking for someone who is globally aware, and especially being in Dublin, I met a lot of people from so many different countries, and I'm more aware of people and what they think of America and what I think of them now than just having stereotypes that I'm used to seeing on TV. I always recommend studying abroad to other people. It was something that I'd always dreamed of doing, I always wanted to do, but I never expected to have the opportunity to. I never thought I'd be able to afford it, but when I actually looked into it and I found that it was a viable option, then I was surprised and I jumped on it, and I do not regret it, and I recommend it to anyone that is interested in studying abroad. I think the most challenging thing was a culmination of a lot of little things. For example, when I first got there, I was positive I was probably going to get hit by a car because they were driving on the left side of the road, and I kept looking the wrong direction first when I was going to cross the street. And their crosswalk signs were a little bit different than ours, so I was having trouble figuring out exactly when to cross and stuff. But after a while of being there, you start to get used to those little differences, and it stops being a problem.